Hey folks, Ceron Lawrence, Team Beachbody Coach, and I'm going to take some time to show another video clip up close and personal. I want to kind of relate to my coaches. I want to relate to my new prospects that are interested in starting a business of their own. It's a no-brainer. I like to keep things very, very simple. And for my coaches that I say to each and every one of you, show the plan, show the business concept every single day. We have teachings that I encourage a lot of my prospects and my coaches to become more familiar with. If you want to play this video to your heart content, please do so. Learn how to show the plan. I tend to show the plan, like I said, 2-3 days a week. If I'm going to put in 5 days at my job, I'm going to put in 5 days in my own business. So that's what I want to emphasize. You got to put in the time in order to, like I said, plant the seed in order to reap a mighty harvest. But you have to put in the time in order to be able to see some success within your own business. What Team Beachbody is all about, as I mentioned before, and I really want to kind of table that for right now and kind of go back to what Bill Gates said back in the day, way back in the day. Bill Gates predicted the fact that internet, everything will be done through the internet. Everything as far as we have today, all the cloud-based technologies, all of the things like the Xbox and all of the gaming, the smartphones, you name it. Everything we do now today, it's all on the internet at this point. And now, for the most part, we started with things like e-commerce capability, where all of our companies that are out there are going through an e-commerce.com, providing products, goods, and services through the internet. People are using their credit cards to purchase things on the internet, which Visa has security boundaries where you have zero liability. You're not liable for anything that happens if someone tries to compromise your credit card information. It's all protected. It's all secured. It is all in place. Team Beachbody is certified by the Better Business Bureau, and that is simply their site is secured. If you go to the Team Beachbody website, nobody is really trying to manipulate you at any given time. It's basically, if you have something that you don't like, if you feel that a service is provided that you don't like, they'll refund your money. And so now we have debit cards, we have gift cards, and everything's run through the internet. We're no longer bonded or bounded by having to operate on a bricks and mortar business anymore. So you have to start taking advantage of being able to have that capability of doing business on your smartphones, on the internet at any given time, wherever you are at, geographically, it doesn't matter. It should be autonomous to wherever location you're at. You can do your business in the comfort of your own bed. So you have to start taking advantage of that. And so I want to emphasize that more as the fact that when you start this business, it's simply you. It's all about you. I encourage it to be about you. You're working to the goal of operating this business 2 to 5 years. If you plant a seed every single day, 2 to 3 days a week, you plant that seed every single day, no different than you plant the seed of your own company that you work for, making somebody else rich. 2 to 5 years, you can pretty much retire, and that's no BS about that. That's the no BS rule. But you have to put in the time. So, as I told you, as I talked to a lot of my prospects, it's all about team building. You want to duplicate yourself. You're working to take active income that you're currently putting in the time, trading hours for dollars, and then turning it into passive income. So when you turn it into passive income, that means you're required to do team building, and that is bringing somebody else in the business to duplicate your efforts, duplicate you. Okay, if your name is Bob, I expect you to bring in Tom and Jerry. It's the best name I can remember as an analogy. Bringing Tom and Jerry to this business and teaching them and duplicating yourself to what you're doing so that they can teach it to others. Okay. Another analogy example, and that is you have Jack Nicholson that did Batman years and years ago. Okay, so they started selling Batman memorabilia where Jack Nicholson was a part of that movie. Jack Nicholson now is getting a residual income on something that he did almost 10, 15, 20 years ago. He did the movie. Now he signed a contract to simply say any products that are memorabilia that are sold based on Batman that has my name stamp on it, I'm going to get paid for it, and it's no different. Okay, so if you're bringing in people into this business, I told you about cycle bonuses, where if you got 2 people here, times 2, you're at an emerald status, and I'm just not going to write the word out, but you're making $250 a week as an emerald. And that's if that emerald status stays permanent forever, you get paid $250 a week every single week. That's called residual income. You planted the work, you taught these guys how to build a proper organization, you're teaching them the concept of how to stay and keep active in this business. You're making now $250 a week every single week because you planted the time, you committed the time, you planted the seed, and now you're teaching process of duplication. Okay. The next thing happens is Tom and Jerry. They want the same status as you. They want an emerald status as well. So what do? They have to get 2 people themselves. Okay. If they're gonna make, if they're seeing you make money, they want to make money too, and that's perfectly legit. Okay. Here's the thing: when you're in a corporate America organization, the CEO up here is not going to teach this guy down here how to be a CEO, because you being a CEO do not want this guy taking over your job. This is exactly why it's not about a pyramid, because you're never going to be able to get to this level as a CEO being down here. Okay, so at the same time, what you want to do is have a business of your own. You be your own CEO of your company, and you put in the time and you make that money the way you want to make that money. You can make, again, more money than this guy up here, but it depends on who puts the most time in wins. Okay, so 2 people here, and as you help people capitalize in their own business, as you help these 2 people capitalize in their own business, they're starting to see the same amount as you do, is $250 a week. Okay. Now, if you do that, you're helping people build their organization. What does Team Beachbody do for you? They say thank you for helping them. You now deserve to have 4 people underneath your umbrella. Okay, your organization. So you now, when they become emerald status, you now become what they call a ruby status. Okay, so ruby status will be $1,000 a week, every single week. You taught the proper business. You're basically doing the process of duplication. You're teaching a strategy to these folks down here. They're all in your organization. They're bringing in volume. They're not bringing in volume based on just being in the business, signing them up. They're bringing in volume because you're teaching them how to work out. You're teaching them how to drink Shakeology. You're teaching them how to invest in themselves rather than go and pay a membership at Gold's Gym. They are the Gold's Gym. They all have their own Gold's Gym, virtual Gold's Gym. They're teaching other people how to be trusted advisors to folks that want to lose weight and live a healthy, sustained lifestyle. And you're basically, again, you're building your own organization. Okay. What happens next is these guys want to be emerald status as well. You're teaching everybody how to make money. So what do they have to do? They have to bring people into this business as well. Okay. This is what the passive income starts to happen. Okay. You do the same thing across the board. Now it's times 8. An organization within Team Beachbody now sees that you're still, investing and plugging, putting in your time, teaching people, and at the same time, they're going to now reward you as a diamond status. Okay, so now you're making $2,000 a week. Again, this income becomes residual income. You do the work one time, it now manifests into something so large that where you're making $2,000 every single week for the rest of your life. Okay. When you now are you're starting to now talk to Team Beachbody and say, look, I need to set up a beneficiary to where I want my kids to be able to capitalize and have profits of income going into their own bank accounts. I passed on, so I want that money to go to them. That's going to happen. Okay, that's part of the life insurance policy that we have within our organization, and that is you can now leave this on to your kids. Okay. And again, the money continues to grow as these circles tend to expand out more within your organization. You can make a lot of money out of this business. It can go from $2,000 all the way up to, again, $15 million. I'm not going to keep continuing with the business, but you understand the concept. The more your business grows, the more people are underneath you. You're now able to establish a large volume of income going into the organization, and Team Beachbody is ready to reward you of that. So that's really all I have. That's really all what I wanted to share. Please definitely hit me up on my website if you're ever interested, or hit me on my cell phone. It's posted on my Facebook site. I have many other videos coming to you, and I look forward to, again, being driven by determination and character. Talk to you soon.